Everyone is in their seat here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland as the Cavaliers look to grab a win here at home. Detroit is working their way through a road trip going into today's game. Still early in the season, but the front office and coaching staff likes what they are seeing from this team so far. A better winning percentage than last year.
And checking out Detroit, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
Yeah, I think it's been a good showing for them. I mean, they should feel very good about their position going into the postseason.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for the Pistons, we've got Johnson. Chris Middleton is out there with Jennings. Then it's Amir Johnson, and it's Drummond in at center. And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. Irving with a clean look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
Now here's Drummond. Middleton left side. Shot clock at 3. The fader. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Irving kicks to Love. Varejao up top. Can't get it to go. Good D by Drummond. For the Detroit Pistons, they won their last contest, that game against the 76ers.
Nearly flawless offensively from start to finish there, and really just an impressive win.
Yeah, really balanced team. We saw a little bit of everything from them, and just about all of that everything we saw worked.
Now Moon, following the miss by Brandon Jennings from deep. Irving attacking, and he gets it to go. Irving's got 5 now.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
In the corner, Middleton with it. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. And it's 7 points for Chris Middleton.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
It's a pick by Love. Irving drives in. Here's Varejao. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Johnson with a screen on Irving. Drummond a screen. Jennings kicks to Middleton. Here's Drummond. The shot misses. And Cleveland will come the other way. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers. If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Jennings against Irving. Outside Jennings to the paint. Here's Drummond. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Varejao. Detroit shooting their first free throws of the night.
And it's been an issue for them as it was last year. Only 72% from the line.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
That one is no good. And so it's Cleveland with it. Irving drives in, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Here's Moon, defended by Middleton. Irving kicks to Love. Shot clock at 5. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than average numbers.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Irving against Jennings. Inside. Kicks it down to Middleton. There's the triple. The offensive rebound. Oh, he misses the dunk. For Cleveland, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Moon slams it home.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. On defense, Cleveland. 3-point lead. The drive by Jennings. Good D by Irving. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Irving's got 7.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Now here's Johnson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Another miss by Middleton. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Outside Irving. Down low. There is Zhao. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Pistons trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Moon. 17 points for him last game against the Utah Jazz.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates. And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Now here's Middleton. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Philadelphia.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
Moon, no good. Good D by Drummond.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Boy, you got to love that nice assist by Jennings.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. Great showing for him. 4th in assists, 5th in scoring, and he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And as you mentioned, I mean, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace, he was in total command of the offense last season.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Anderson Varejao. Now here's Love. 11 points for him in that last game against the Utah Jazz. Here's Thompson, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he did, because otherwise he'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Now, here is Irving. He's coming off a 37-point game against Utah. Here's Love. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint. And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
And he gets it to go.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
And Detroit has possession. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Drummond with a screen on Irving. 4 on the clock. Kicks it out to Johnson. Tries again. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And here is Irving. 9 points in the game so far. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, and he has.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Love. And Smith subbed in for Anthony Morrow.
And Kevin, that's a really sweet stroke from Irving there.
Here is Livingston. Quiet so far offensively, switching for his first points of the game. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Kevin, this squad had some great passers. I'm talking about outstanding passers. Creative, effective, versatile. I mean, they really knew how to find the right moment last year to get the ball to an open teammate. And that's the key to having assists and leading the league in that category. Finding open teammates for good shots.
Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. Jumper comes in for Irving. Moon with it. They set the pick. Smith with a wide open look. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Now Moon. Smith outside. And another 3 for Cleveland.
They got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Here is Livingston. His last outing, he had 8 points. Morris with the bucket. Here's Moon. Stolen away, and now it's Livingston running. He can go all the way. Rejected by Moon. From downtown, another 3 for Cleveland.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
Morris into the lane. Here's Horsley, and Aldrich sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Here is Livingston. He's covered by Moon. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
1:43 left to play in the first quarter. And here is Aldrich. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Utah Jazz. Moon with it. Passes it to Aldridge. 6 to shoot. Shumpert, no good. Pistons trail by 8. We've got 1:13 left here in the first quarter. Ilyasova dishes to Morris. Pass to Livingston. Goes up on the wing. The offensive rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 8. One-on-one here. And slam dunk by Shumpert.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
Here is Livingston. They set the pick. And the wide open shot for Morris. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Morris has got 5.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Moon with the bucket. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Here is Livingston. He's covered by Moon. Livingston kicks to Johnson. Lets it go with a 3. And Shumpert pulls it down. The feed to Moon. To the inside. And J.R. Smith with the slam.
And how about the grasp they had on the game plan for this one?
You know, I know it's early, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something dramatically changes and fast.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game. So, and Amir Johnson re-signed in Toronto. He's been a big part of this team for years, and he talked to
almost like a soccer atmosphere.
A lot of fans south of the border in the U.S. are surprised when they learn how passionate, Clark, the fans in Toronto can be.
You know, Kevin, that's so true. I mean, when they get it going at the Air Canada Center, that place rocks. And it's great to hear Amir talk about how that pumps him up and makes him want to do it for Canada.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And, guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp. Not much stagnation at all on offense.
Thompson and Verija at the 4 and 5. Irving is out there with Q. And it's Smith in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Bitt. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Jazz did some really solid work on the floor. He ended with 17 points, and he also was creating for others by getting the ball in a position to score it. A great game from him and what has been a solid start for the team on the year.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine. No doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
Here is Livingston. Middleton outside. Another miss by Middleton.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Here's Moon. Missed inside.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Here is Livingston. Inside. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and here comes Smith. All alone. Middleton against Irving. Johnson the screen. Over to the wing. And here's Morris for 3. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Moon. Defended by Middleton. Moon passes to Smith. The screen from Thompson. Beyond the arc. And that's good. J.R. Smith for 3. Smith's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs. Let's go quickly over to Doris for an update.
Hi, Kevin. Jason Kidd was just going over the plan with his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Morris. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Now Moon. 12 points for him. No good. Good D by Drummond. Morris kicks to Johnson. Count that one. Johnson's got his first points in this one.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Middleton outside. The dish to Morris. From past the arc, another 3 for Detroit.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
And Moon kicks to Irving. Pick by Varejao. And another miss by Cleveland.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Shots good by Middleton.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up. That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Now here's Jennings. He picked up 24 points in their last one against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Out to Morris. Johnson sets the screen for Jennings. That's short off the rim.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
The pass to Irving. The screen from Thompson. Shoots off the screen, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Johnson the screen. They set the screen. Jennings dishes to Middleton. Another miss by Middleton.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Irving passes to Thompson. Picked by Varejao. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
A different look now for Cleveland. And through the first half, up.
Okay, guys, great work in the first half. That's how you take care of business on your home court. Couple things. We've been strong on D, and it's a huge key to where we're at right now. Our defense leads to offense, and that sort of energy is what's getting it done. The guys I will give credit to are the guys who came off the bench and gave us the scoring pop we needed. And in this half, I want us quick to get out on the break. Let's get headed up the floor as soon as we get our hands on the ball. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that double.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Well, Irving has simply been great. He's got 14 points and the 2 nice steals as well. He's given them a lot with his passing and with his defensive work.
How about the activity of those hands here today?
On the floor for Detroit, Amir Johnson is out there with Johnson. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Jennings in at the 1 spot. Pass to Middleton. Outside Jennings. Drummond a screen. Jennings kicks to Drummond and stolen by Irving. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And he gets it to go. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The drive by Jennings. No luck. Good D by Irving.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
And it's good. Drummond's got his second bucket of the night.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
Moon dishes to Morrow. Love kicks to Moon. Back to Love. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Drummond a screen. Middleton the pass to Jennings. The offensive rebound. Now here's Middleton. He's covered by Moon. Middleton can't get it to go.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Just absolute domination in this one for Q. He has 12 points and 8 dimes.
No idea we'd see a performance like this one today.
The only way to describe it in my vocabulary is dominant.
And the first one drops. That one is no good.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
The Pistons have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. It's Jennings with the drive. Middleton outside. Looking to get back on track here. And there's another one for the Pistons.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
Verajao with a screen on Jennings. Feeds to Love. Here's Morrow. That falls. Great assist by Love. Morrow's got 6.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Jason Kidd was just going over the plan with his team. He said making sharp entry feeds, getting the ball into the post, and getting points on the low block is going to be critical the rest of the way. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Kept alive. Here's Johnson, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Love dishes to Moon. Hits the front of the rim and out. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Jennings kicks to Middleton. Outside Jennings goes up from the top of the key, and Detroit again with the bucket.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen.
Oh!
Boy, you got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man down.
You know, Clark, and even then, he might just go over it.
He could.
Look at this. Check out the elevation he gets.
Major.
Wow, I tell you, I just cannot get enough of those kind of plays. What a rim wrecker.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Cavaliers leading by 21. Here's Moon. In for his 7th make in 13 tries.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Johnston.
Fast.
The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
And that one's good. 20 points for Kyrie Irving.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Drummond a screen. Jennings against Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Steps back and shoots. Count the bucket. Irving's got 22 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off. Assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court. What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defenders.
Here's Moon, defended by Middleton. Moon with it. He's got 17. Picked by Verajao. And it's Irving missing.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
Jennings with the ball. Picked up by Love. There's the pick. Johnson the screen. Johnson the pass to Jennings. Jennings with another miss.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
And here is Irving. 22 points for him. Irving double teamed. Inside, it's tipped. Verajao, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he knocks down the first one.
Take a look at what Verajao's been doing. He has 8 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And was it a good one? Really, one of their highlights of the game defensively.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And Smith subbed in for Anthony Morrow. Middleton outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Moon. He's got 17. He dishes it to Verajao. He kicks it to Irving. Cleveland moving the ball around. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Middleton, and he jams it with authority.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Irving up top. Irving double teamed. Moon. Rebound by the Pistons. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, plenty of familiarity in this matchup. Last season, they were knocked out of the playoffs by this club.
Exactly. Dispatched in the conference semis, and so they'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge in this game. They should be highly motivated.
Dishes it to Smith. Hits the three-point bomb. Smith's got 13.